Hey guys! Alright, it's time for at-home workout number 63. So today's workout is a HIIT Bootcamp workout. The lower body circuit is going to focus on quads and the upper body circuit is going to focus on back and shoulders. But before we do all that, we got to start with a warm-up. So our warm-up today, 12 burpees, 12 skate jumps with a 1-1 count, 30 oblique mountain climbers, also 1-1 count, and 30 seconds of butt kickers. All right, let's get started.
For the first exercise in the lower body circuit, you're going to do surrenders with an increasing pulse. So starting on your knees, you're going to lead with one leg, come up, pulse once, then that same leg that came up first goes back down first. Then that same leg comes up first again. To squat position, you keep the weight on your heels, you pulse twice, go back down to the knees, etc. So you're working your way up in pulses. You're going to work your way all the way up to 6, each time leading with one leg to come up and that same leg to come down. Once you hit 6, you're actually going to switch. So see now the other leg led, I come up, I pulse once, that same other leg goes down first. So I'm working my way up to 6 again. For our next exercise, you're going to do 180 squat jumps. So you're going to start, do a squat, come up, spring your body around so you're facing the opposite direction and drop into a squat. This is going to be a 1-1 count and you're going to go to 12. This next exercise is a forward lunge with a double pulse. So holding one heavy weight like a goblet up at your chest, you're going to lunge forward, pulse twice, then come back up to standing. That same leg will lunge forward, you pulse twice again, back up to standing. So you're going to work your way up to 12 each time with 2 pulses all on one leg. Then you're going to switch legs and once again work your way up to 12 each time you lunge forward, 2 pulses. For this next exercise, you're going to start with 10 goblet squats. So holding a heavy weight up at the chest like a goblet, you're just going to do 10 regular squats. Focus on good form, keep the weight on the heels, core tight, get your butt nice and low. As soon as you hit those 10 squats, you're going to shift how you're holding the weight. So see, I shift it so it's hanging down, and I'm going to squat jump with that weight hanging down so it has to tap the ground every time. I come up, I jump, and then drop right into the next squat, going to 10. You are going to do 2 rounds of this. Our final exercise in the lower body circuit is a plank hop up to squat. So in plank position with your feet together, first you hop out, then you hop up into a squat, keeping your weight back on your heels, nice low squat there. And you're gonna go to 12. And this was the lower circuit. You're gonna take a break for water, then repeat 1 to 2 more times. And we are on to our upper body circuit. So the first exercise, you're gonna do a single arm raise with a double weight rotation. So starting with both light weights held at your shoulder, you're gonna raise the weight that's closer in towards your face, then circle both those weights around and raise the other weight that's now closer to your face. Each raise counts as 1 rep. You're going to work your way up to 12. Our next exercise, you're going to do 12 pullovers into 12 upright rows. So starting in bridge position, hips high, core and glutes tight, holding 2 heavy weights together, you're going to do a pullover where you arc those weights far back, try to stretch out the back, then with a big exhale, bring those weights back up to overhead. You are going to go to 12 on these. Then, as soon as you hit 12, you're going to come right up to standing and go immediately into 12 upright rows. Keeping your core tight, hips back a little bit, you're going to row those weights up, getting your elbows up above your shoulders. Our next exercise, you're going to do a close grip to wide grip lunge stance row. So with your feet wide, hips hinged back, keeping your back as flat as possible, first you're going to row a heavy weight up in a close grip row. Then when you bring that weight down, turn it outward, row it up in a wide grip row, letting your elbow come wide. This is going to be a 1-1 count, and you're going to go to 12. As soon as you hit 12, you're going to flip around, switch, and do the other arm. Once again, 1-1 count to 12. Our next exercise is an IYT. So starting in a staggered stance with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. First, you're gonna hold those light weights down, knuckles facing out, bring the weights up together to make your I, then bring them back down, bring them up together again, but with slightly wider positioning, slight bend in the elbows to make your Y, bring them back down, then bring them out to the side, palms facing out to make your T. This is a 1, 1, 1 count, and you're going to go to 8. For the final exercise in the upper body circuit, you're going to do alternating arm renegade rows. So core tight, plank position, you're holding both weights. First, you're gonna row up one weight, pull those shoulder blades together. Then, keeping your core engaged, you're going to row up the other weight. With this 1, 1 count, you're gonna go to 12. And this was the upper circuit. You're gonna take a quick break for water, then repeat 1 to 2 more times.
Blaze says, great job, everybody.